He's done his research.
He's picked out his clothes.
He got a good night's sleep. He's ready.
This is his interview, and this is Job Center.
Hello, everybody. I'm Chris Lindsay.
And I'm Crystal Artigo. And welcome to Job Center, where we show you the ins and outs, the rights and wrongs, the do's and don'ts of the interview process.
That's right. And today we're following John Smith on a very important day, his interview day.
The interview is a make or break moment for job seekers, and John here is going to show us the steps we should, and some steps we shouldn't, take in stepping into the interview arena. Let's go to the tape.
John's pulling into the parking lot, and he's already ahead of the game, Crystal.
That's right, Chris. You should always know how long it's going to take to get to your interview and arrive 15 minutes early.
Oh, and a nice save, going back to his car to pick up his resume and references. Don't want to forget those.
John is really looking confident and professional. He's done his research on the company and is dressed professionally for this interview.
Okay. He's meeting the interviewer for the first time. He's smiling and confident, but this next part is crucial, the handshake. He extends his hand first. He nails it.
Let's see that again. He grasped the interviewer's hand firmly with his full hand, avoiding the dreaded dead fish grip. At the same time, he's looking the interviewer directly in the eye. Great job.
They sit down, and oh no, John sits down first. Not a game changer, but definitely a fumble.
Yes, sir. It's polite for the job seeker to sit after the interviewer. Let's see if John can make up for lost ground during the interview.
Okay, it's game time. Let's listen in on the interview.
Well, John, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm a hardworking...
A guaranteed question. What the interviewer is really asking is, are you right for the job?
John needs to keep his answers focused on communicating his job-related skills and experience as well as education and training that is job-related.
That's right. He also needs to make sure to keep his comments strictly professional. The interviewer doesn't need to know about his obsession with Facebook.
Okay, let's fast forward to another important question.
What's one of your weaknesses?
Uh-oh. Looks like John wasn't ready for that one, but he should have been.
This question is almost guaranteed to come up. Let's see how he responds.
Well, I find that sometimes I try too hard to please the customer.
Oh, way to go, John. Way to take that question and use it to your advantage.
Employers don't want to hear that you're bad with people or that you hate paperwork. Think of something job-specific that you can present to the employer in a way that makes it look like it's an area you'd like to improve. But really, it's another strength in disguise.
Well, that wraps up all the questions I have. Do you have any questions for me?
Nope, I'm good.
Oh, big mistake, Johnny boy. A job seeker should always have a handful of questions ready for the interviewer.
That's right, Crystal. Let's rewind that play and try it again.
Well, that wraps up all the questions I have. Do you have any questions for me?
Yes, I do. I'd like to know how much I'd be making if I was working for you.
Oh, no! John fumbles again. You never ask the interviewer how much the job pays. Classic mistake.
All right, let's take it back one more time and see if John can finally get it right.
Well, that wraps up all the questions I have. Do you have any questions for me?
Yes, I do. In doing research on your company, I found that you have a program that serves youth, helps them learn office skills through work experience. And as a parent and former teacher, I'd like to know if there's any way I could help.
Absolutely. And we have...
Wow, I knew he could do it. John's question not only tells the employer he's researched the company, but he's also told the employer he has valuable skills gained from being a parent and a teacher. A great play.
Fantastic. Let's see if he's got a great follow-up question.
What's your favorite part of working here?
A great question to ask an employer. This allows John to gain insight into the company and provides an opportunity for the interviewer to share experiences.
John wraps up the interview with another perfect handshake, and he's sealed the deal. Great job, John.
Well, John had a couple of fumbles, but in all, he stuck to his game plan and pulled out a W.
Agreed. And after the interview, John followed up with a thank you note. Great touch.
All right, let's take a look at John's top 10.
Number 10, do your homework. Research the company, what it does, when it started, and who it serves.
Research the position, duties, and requirements. Know your skills and how they will benefit the employer.
Number 9, dress to impress. Wear professional attire. Dress 1 to 2 steps above the desired position. Avoid clothing that's bright, flamboyant, or too tight, loose, or revealing. Cover tattoos, and remove excessive piercings.
Number 8, arrive on time. Know the interview location and call the interviewer well in advance for directions. Visit the site prior to the interview, do a practice run if necessary, and prepare to arrive 10 to 15 minutes early.
Number 7, create a positive first impression. Be friendly and smile. Convey confidence and don't doubt yourself. And exude enthusiasm.
Number 6, maintain professionalism. Greet the employer with a handshake, avoid distractions like cell phones, food, watches, and establish and maintain eye contact.
Number 5, sell yourself. Know the added value you bring. Separate yourself from the competition by sharing your unique skills.
Number 4, prepare for difficult interview questions. Avoid responses that are too personal and too long, and don't mention the need for a job.
Instead, discuss the added value you'll bring to the company. Don't reveal a true weakness. Offer a secondary strength, a weakness the employer would benefit from. If the employer asks, "What do you expect for pay?" ask the employer to provide the salary range and avoid negotiating until the job is offered.
Number 3, answer interview questions appropriately. Listen carefully to each interview question before responding. Understand what is really being asked and address underlying concerns. Avoid giving incomplete, negative, or inappropriate responses.
Number 2, ask questions. Asking questions shows interest. Prepare 1 or 2 questions to ask the interviewer. Feel free to inquire when a hiring decision will be made and ask permission to contact the employer with additional questions. Avoid asking benefit-related questions, such as coverage, salary, medical, or vacation.
And number 1, follow up after the interview. Thank the interviewer at the conclusion of the interview by sending a thank you letter, note, or email within 24 hours.
In the thank you note, please make yourself available to answer additional questions and provide additional information.
For Workforce Central Florida, I'm Chris Lindsay.
And I'm Crystal Ortigo. Good luck on your job interview, and keep these tips in mind.
And we'll see you next time.